And welcome back, everybody, to another batch of Power Rangers Zeo episodes. We're going to go through episodes 41 through 45. Um, Lots of plot stuff, and then some one-off humor. And as discussed previously, 5 episodes is a lot. This is already running long, so we're just going to cut the intro there. I will see you at the end. Okay, team, we are on the last disc of Power Rangers Zeo. Shit was picking up on the hilarity factor last night. That might have just been how out of it I already was. And we are in what was the end stretch of O Rangers, so we are definitely in the end stretch of Zeo, so I am very excited to see what they do. I do remember the ending with, the giant-sized Rangers. Oops, the audio's been going this whole time. Fuck it! And so, yeah, let's just get into it. I am already making stupid-ass mistakes, like with the audio, so I forgot that the main menu had noise. Tommy, a jet ski is not going to help you forget that Kimberly broke up with you in a letter. That's all I got. I just wanted to remind him that Kimberly fucking Hart dumped him. Even the song is telling him to try to forget his negative mood. Nope, you can't. You can't. You got dumped, son! Also, why the fuck are you doing that so close to where people would be swimming? Take that shit to deeper water, motherfucker.
Takes after his uncle. Hey guys. What's up? I'll let Tommy take my new racing prototype for a couple of practice laps, and he's the one that ends up with the fans.
Okay, I know Tommy just met his long-lost brother, who's played by by Jason David Frank's real-life brother. So I could give them a pass on random uncle we've never heard of. But I ain't gonna. Where the fuck has this asshole been? At the very least, like last episode, they were saying it's just like, oh, Tommy's visiting the reservation with his brother and Mr. So-and-so, who's actually an ancient Native American spirit. Indigenous person spirit. Sorry, I grew up with the other term. Took the wind out of my own sails with for my joke with that. But they could have at least mentioned last episode, oh yeah, and also he has a fucking uncle. Because, obviously his brother David has parents. Who are also probably his parents. Fucking God! This is almost annoying as Tanya's timeline. It's so crazy seeing these two next to each other. It's so fucking wild. They're the same person in the Sentai.
Oh yeah, what can you do that I can't do?
Reach the top shelf.
Rangers, you simp! Just watch!
You just called your baby brother a simp. Sir, you do not know what that term means. Well, Tommy's dead. Time to find a new Red Ranger.
But it was important for Billy to go to Triforia and help the Trays with our unification process.
God damn it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. I was joking when I said that Trey was going to be 3 new boyfriends for Billy. But now you got him going to yet another alien planet to help yet another alien with a health and or world-related issue. Billy is pulling all of the beautiful, handsome alien men. Hello, future Nine Realms here again. Unfortunately, I didn't realize this at the time. I didn't realize it till the last few episodes of the season where they had a much older actor come in to play the rapidly aging Billy. This was the point that David Yost left the show due to the egregious and disgusting harassment he was receiving for being openly gay. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't realize it when I was watching this, because this was the exact same trick they did with the Peace Conference, but because it was only one actor instead of 3, and and he wasn't playing any of the Rangers at this point. Excuse me. It went right over my head when I was watching this. What they did to David Yost behind the scenes was fucking atrocious. Quite frankly, the way they constantly gave Billy girlfriends honestly feels like a completely not subtle fuck you because it's like, how dare you be openly gay? Now your character has to have a girlfriend, and like, thankfully, I don't think he ever kissed any of the girlfriends they gave him, but still. So yeah, unfortunately, Billy is gone at this point. And I don't think I don't believe we see David Yost again until Once and Always, which is a fucking travesty because he is the best Ranger in all of Power Rangers history. Yes, he's a better Ranger than Tommy, both in the suit and out of the suit. I will die. I will fucking go morph on that hill. The fucking cuddle pile when you fuck a Triforian. Also, again, I have to ask, is a relationship with any Triforian inherently a polycule? Much less relationships between Triforians. They don't have a night of intimacy. They have a fucking orgy.
I understand, but I still can't help missing him.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
Why would he be under the hood? He's not shrunk this time.
Actually, he thought he heard something funny with the engine, and he had to go get a part.
Yeah, a part.
I better have my mechanic take a look at it. I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Good lie, Jason. Good lie. Most important skill of a Power Ranger: combat. Second most important skill of a Power Ranger:
Disturbing news.
fucking lying.
Time to lower the boom with my boomerang.
Just pull out the boomerang and just say time to lower the boomerang. Like, don't repeat the name of the weapon that you're already making a pun based off of. That was a good kick, Catherine. That was also a good kick, Tanya, but he was already throwing his body aside. He reacted earlier.
I got something to tell you, Rangers. I'm a real cut-up.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Make the pun, reveal your weapon. Don't make the pun, reveal your weapon by saying what the weapon is. That's literally explaining the joke. Like right there, he could have said, have a blast, and then shot them with his cannon. Not have a blast from, as I shoot you with my cannon. I'm gonna nitpick puns. Puns are my entire fucking shtick. Again, that's how you do it.
Good job, man.
They need a vacation. You asshole! He goes out of his way. Like, every time he tells them to clean his car and it gets destroyed, which I maintain is his own fault and he needs car insurance, and even if, like, nothing happens, he still finds an excuse to treat them like shit. Things go their way for a change. They get blessed with a replacement for his fucking property that got turned into a monster or otherwise destroyed. And when they pass out, he just walks away from them. He doesn't make sure they're okay. What a fucking asshole. I mean, like, the way they shot that, it looked like he didn't even look down and see that they were passed out. He just thought they fucking walked away and he somehow didn't see where they went. Which means, as I've said, he's not observant enough to be a fucking detective. I'm saying he's stupid.
This is indeed troubling. The Tommy we all know is being altered. If we're able to track him down, I'm not sure we're going to like who we find.
Lord Draken? This would be a great way to introduce Lord Draken, is all I'm saying, if they had already thought him up back in the 90s. That's the other really interesting thing about Zeo, is that there's only a couple episodes that are actual, like, two-parter or three-parters. Like, the Ski Resort was a three-parter. These next ones coming up is an actual part 1, part 2 in the title. But there's a lot of episodes where the story directly goes from one to the next, like the whole thing with the Arrowhead, which was still so fucking stupid. I am trying to come up with a Zeo pun for every episode I upload for this season. And it is not easy. It is not easy. I've already had to cheat, and instead of being Zeo, I've done like Z word. You know, like that sounds close enough. I did similarly with O Ranger last season. All right, let's watch Tommy get brainwashed again. All right, so this has got to just be Mirror Universe, right? That was sick. That was completely unnecessary, but sick. Whoever they got in the White Ranger suit needs a dancer's belt.
Who are you? How did you get
I don't
in
need
here?
to see his pocket tiger.
The light was Zeo Ranger 5.
You guys saw Zeo Ranger 5.
Well, what was he doing? He was just standing there, staring. The really weird thing here is that we could see right through it. Kinda creepy, huh?
You guys have been out in the sun too long. Yeah.
That kid knows what's up. And that other kid is an excellent hype man for the first
How did
kid.
they believe us?
Some detectives you are. Where's your proof? Yeah.
See?
You want proof?
Kid, first kid, orange kid knows what's up. Green kid is a fantastic hype man. Is that bar running right through there? Would that count as a sternum piercing?
I simply cannot wait to see what my number
Because I've seen
one
people
son
with
has
like sternum
planned.
piercings and
Hey,
whatnot.
but I thought I was your number one son.
Just curious.
Oh, now don't
Basically,
be
I'm
silly.
asking how
You know
goth
that
is
you're a
she?
baby.
And will she step on me? I look at all these old monsters they're pulling out. They pulled out Gloopenstein, they pulled out so many others from the fucking the brick wall monster, the one they just killed last episode.
That's the way.
Oh my god.
Watch Arena, I don't believe I've ever
Because they needed to fill the sands and they couldn't just fill them with cogs. What? That was the fucking one that they turned the science teacher into. That monster doesn't exist if they... That one, right there. That motherfucker doesn't exist unless they kidnapped the science teacher and turned him back into a fucking demon. Fuck, the implications when they pull out all the old monster suits like this. The fucking implication. I am spitting all over myself.
You fought them.
Why even bother making up a story for him? You've drained his powers into your monster. You have a sword.
Everything that is good.
Stab him. Now, I know we have Lupin Ranger versus Patrol Ranger, but it would be really interesting to see a season where the monsters are the good guys. Whether they get Ranger transformations or not. That would just be interesting. That'd be a fun change of pace.
Catherine, do not enter the holographic entryway. You may not return.
Okay, but if it's a holographic entryway, that means it's not a real... If you had a hologram disguising the entryway, just say that. Yeah, like they've mostly got Zeo season monsters and Mighty Morphin season 3 monsters in that crowd. But I'm definitely spotting some older ones here.
My husband, we have a new report. You humans have entered the holographic entryway.
Close it off.
Like they had to turn a monkey into that monkey monster in the background there. Did that mean that they went and got that monkey and changed it back?
Man, I sure hope help is on the way.
Like, is the reason we haven't seen that chemistry teacher since that episode because he got turned back into a monster and he's just not human anymore?
I want to find a way out of here.
Sir! Sir!
Balkan Skull?
Now we have
Tanya,
two
where are your parents? The most interesting thing about this episode was spotting all the old monsters in the stands. I don't think they actually ended up going any further back than Season 3 of Mighty Morphin, which is odd because I know that they had American remade suits of a lot of the Die Ranger monsters. Though a lot of those, I don't think they ever bothered bringing into Power Rangers footage. They just very poorly adapted the Sentai footage around the fact that they still were using the Zyuranger suits for Mighty Morphin. Yeah, the implication that those are the same monsters is very concerning, considering how many of those monsters used to be like human or other living beings. And also, I'm reasonably confident that Tommy's been turned evil at least once in every Ranger suit he's worn. Hell, I think it even happens in Dino Thunder. How is this man the greatest of all Rangers? I didn't even realize that last episode was nearing the end. They packed a lot of shit in that one. See, that is how you do a 2-part episode. You pack in more shit than usual, but you still tell the same level of story you normally do. Not like the fucking 3-parter at the ski resort, where literally half of each episode was just, look at us skiing and snowboarding, look at us having a snowmobile race. That was fucking dumb. That was fucking dumb. Also, I'm still deeply concerned about how old that other woman was supposed to be. Okay, you know what? I figured it out. I figured it the fuck out. I figured it out. Tommy is a D&D character where wisdom was his dump stat, which means he's always failing his wisdom saves against fucking brainwashing. You can cast Charm Person as a level 0 cantrip, and this fucker will fall for it. Now that said, he has maxed out his strength, his constitution, his dexterity, obviously his riz.
Tommy, why can't I remember who I am? Do not listen to him, my king.
His intellect may not be a dump stat, but it's definitely not his, he definitely hasn't maxed it.
Position! Let the battle begin!
Was that necessary? I mean, it's Tommy. You give him no provocation, he will do a jumping flip into the ring.
My home planet is called Horath.
I'm Skull. This is Bulk. We're from Earth.
Earth!
I'm sorry to hear that. Hey! I'm sorry, that is not what I meant. Unfortunately, your Earth is Gasket's next target.
What's a gasket?
I think it'd be even funnier if he actually meant it that way, like, oh, you come from dirt? I'm sorry to hear that.
This is no time to be shy.
We have to. This hurts. We have to help the Power Rangers.
I got her. Oh, sis, you alright?
I like that, and I think it's because of that and any other, in the next 2 seasons, any other things like that happen, that the Z-Wave didn't destroy them. Because if they weren't willing to help the Rangers, doesn't matter if they're successful helping the Rangers or not, if they're willing to help the Rangers, that means there's like the tiniest kernel of not evil inside of them, which is why the Z-Wave turns them, I'm going to assume, not human and simply human-looking aliens, but it's why it rids them of their evil and leaves them alive, whereas other purely evil beings eradicated.
Okay, we're ready.
Go ahead.
Oh no, we've lost the lock. We can't transport you.
We've lost the lock. Fortunately, we did not lose the key. That monster used to be Bulk. Did you, like, steal child Bulk from another timeline to recreate that monster?
Tommy, no! It's us!
Tommy, yes! It is. It is when they fight the Cogs.
You boys keep them busy.
What?
Oh, I have been fucking looking forward to this.
Come on, buddy. Come on, man.
Good luck, my friends.
I would have held on to the Cog limbs to use his clubs. Just swing wildly. Again, I maintain that they literally have Toon Force, they just don't realize it. Case in point. This and their Spartacus moment are my favorite fucking scenes for them. Because, yeah, they're scared, but they're still doing it, and they're actually being creative and coming up with legitimate ways of defending
I
themselves.
have an idea.
This ought to be amusing.
There's only one thing left to do.
Be careful.
ZO1, power down.
Huh? What? Catherine.
And just like that, Catherine died because there's no air on the goddamn moon!
He has to be confronted with the face of his real.
I mean, I know in Power Rangers
not
there
try to
is air on the
deceive me.
moon, but... And in space, for that matter.
What's going on? Oh, just rescuing the Power Rangers.
Again, I get why they had to have Bulk and Skull think no one believed them, but I think it would have been nice if... I'm always going to point out opportunities where they could have brought Bulk and Skull, if not fully into the fold, then at least closer to it. Because think about what it would mean for their character growth. They have been idolizing the Rangers since season 1. So for anyone to legitimately, whether it's the Rangers or someone else, because obviously they don't know their secret identities, to legitimately say, you know, that they believe them, that they believe they saved the Rangers, would mean a lot to these guys. Obviously, what would mean the most is if Zordon and the Rangers said it, but it would have been nice if they... Because they delivered those lines a little flat at best, so of course it sounded sarcastic to Bulk and Skull. That was a good two-parter, though. That was fucking good shit. I love seeing a whole pile of old monsters. That's always fun. And yeah, I knew that it was Cogs that they fought when the season started, and it was Cogs. I knew that we were getting the Bulk and Skull versus the Cogs fight. I knew that was this season and not a later one. So that was fun to finally see, because it's, you know, like seeing them no longer running in fear and actually like standing up and taking care of business, standing on business, whatever, you know what I mean. That was great to finally fucking see. Again, great evolution for their character. I feel like the whole using Rito and Goldar as slaves things has held them back this whole season so far, and Stone has, of course, held them the fuck back because he only exists to keep them in the comedic bumblefuck field. That's enough of that, though. I've rambled enough. Move on. Alright, refilled my water, refilled my lap with more cat. And let's just keep it the fuck rolling. A brief mystery of time. Yeah, time for them to still not explain what the fuck is up with Tanya's parents.
Okay, alright. There, you alright?
Alright, well that doesn't seem like entirely his fault. It looks like the shelf broke inside his locker.
Students, this exam will cover every...
Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Now, okay. Look at this. That back there is the bookcases and the chairs that they use in the study hall. They've swapped out the couch that Adam fell asleep on in the Halloween episode. And then where all of these desks are is where they would have the tables with the computers. So they fucking... They took away Applebee. Yeah, see, that is the open entrance. That's not even a doorway. That is the open entrance to the fucking hallway. They took away Applebee's fucking classroom because she's such a bitch! I'm so happy about that. I am so happy that she doesn't even merit a fucking classroom anymore. Also, I saw you caress that young lady in the back of the road that Rocky's in. Keep your fucking hands to yourself! Yep, time loop. Why is only Tommy remembering?
Weird, huh?
Is this a Red Ranger thing, or is it a...
Adam that we meet him at the youth center. Yeah, that shave ice sounds good.
Or is it his whole Native American... damn it! His whole indigenous peoples thing. Now, I will take... anytime I'm given multiple opportunities to yell at Applebee, I will take that chance.
Kept up, you should do fine.
Don't fucking touch the students, you nasty ass bitch! Now you could say she's just delivering this test in the study hall because it's like some standard aptitude thing. I choose to believe that she has been such a shitty teacher that they couldn't fire her, but they took away her classroom privileges.
This ambush isn't working too well, Clank.
Yeah, it's because you're an idiot.
Grasp of the obvious, sire.
Yeah, he said what I did. He said what I said, just much more respectfully. I want him to hit the point where he's doing everyone's lines simultaneously with them. I like when that when they do that bit in time loop stories.
Clank, are you starting to get a funny feeling we've been through this before?
Yeah, only about 42 times.
Rangers, how nice of you to drop by for a
No,
surprise visit.
43
Just
times
passing
because it's episode 44.
You want to detect the wrinkle in time.
Perhaps Tommy's recent experience with Gasket's brain drain has left him hypersensitive to aberrations in the space-time continuum.
I'll scan for any
In
irregularities.
the brain time continues. Oh, I didn't need to see his fucking brain.
I've managed to pierce through the time loop, but it will only hold for a moment. Look. Oh.
I managed to pierce through the time hole.
Ay, ay, ay. Just look at what's been hiding on the other side of that time hole.
Oh my god, I was kidding! I was fucking kidding about the fucking time hole. I have to reference that any fucking time that they have the opportunity for it, because I am still laughing about way back in season 2 when Kimberly got slooped through the time hole and she let out and Amy Jo Johnson let out that little squeak. Like, that fucking stuck in my head. I wasn't expecting Alpha to go along with me, though. I do love me a classic Groundhog Day episode, and they did this one very well, especially considering that they had less than 20 minutes to do it in. So they hit the rule of 3. By the third time loop, Tommy had figured out that something was up, and they needed to solve the problem, which left the rest of the episode for the fights and everything. But it was also long enough that we got a lot of entertaining jokes and bits out of it. So yeah, time loops are always fun. Still surprised that my throwaway time hole comment, fucking God, I should have known better. I should have known that they would just run with it like that. Alright, let's finish off tonight's round of episodes. I could honestly just power through this entire last disc tonight, but I like doing it in blocks of the same number of episodes that I put in an upload, so I got one more to do. Episode 45, last one was a brief mystery of time. This is a mystery to me, because why not put the same fucking word 2 titles in a row when it's not a 2 fucking part of it? I'm leaving that in. Hey guys, your camera's crooked. Are we doing a whodunit? I think we're doing a whodunit. I mean, there's not going to be a murder. A moida! Because this is a kid's show. We're doing a whodunit!
This is so exciting. I've never been to a whodunit party before.
Oh my god! I swear to God, I don't remember these episodes. But why is it that every time I say a thing, someone immediately says the thing? Time hole, whodunit, literally every other time in the past 44 fucking episodes that it's happened.
It's Rocky.
Huh?
Yeah, Rocky.
Butler is always the first suspect.
You see, why do I have to be the butler?
Now I'm really glad I didn't say the butler did it, because I would not have been able to handle that fucking whiplash. Again!
I suppose you're all wondering why I've gathered you here tonight.
Don't bring in the brain monster. The brain monster's a fucking pedophile. Okay, but you're supposed to, solve the mystery.
The culprit is...
Not just tell people.
Sean, where'd he go?
Why'd you scream? I'm very excitable, man.
It's true, he is very excitable. That's why I like him.
One of us is responsible for the disappearance of Detective Stone.
Or the Machine Empire is. I thought they were actually looking for the music. I thought the music was diegetic for a second there.
Which one of you had the strongest motive to get rid of Detective Stone?
Vulcan's Skull, because he's a shithead to them.
Did anybody else hear that, or is that just me?
Okay, it is diegetic music. God damn it!
I just want to knock her down.
Okay, so I'm just thinking of all the Momo-focused episodes, because Pink Ranger and O-Ranger, and one of those was the fucking pedophile brain robot. I'm just saying, don't use him. Even though he'd be perfect for a murder mystery episode, don't fucking use him, he sucked.
I'm getting a little worried about Adam.
Yeah, because you're worried that you're not dating him yet. You should start dating him. Why aren't you dating him?
See if I can find him.
See ya, buckaroos. Yeah!
The White Stranger's back! I like how Jason is wearing a black suit but gold accessories.
Will you fight me, or are you too scaredy, cat?
Alright.
Ha, that's good. That's good. Why did I never think of that?
There you are.
This was the episode when Momo teamed up with Gunmajin.
Now let's see who's really in the pink.
That, Archerina. Machine Empire people in general. Y'all gotta be more careful with some of these phrases you're tossing around.
Zora, come in. Do you read me?
Let's try and teleport out.
Good idea.
This has to be one of Gasket's traps.
I think you're right.
When they tap it and nothing happens and it just gives that little beep, I would love just once to see one of them tap out the signal chime, the beep 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 up beep boop. I honestly thought he was gonna laugh to the tune of Zippity Doo Dah right there. That first half sounded like he was laughing to Zippity Doo Dah, didn't it?
One thing you boys need to learn about this business is that it's always the one you least expect.
They already learned that. So, are you trying to teach them that the victim of a murder is the one who committed the murder? So do you just rule all murders as suicides, you shit-ass cunt? So he hosted a whole-ass whodunit, made himself the victim and the culprit, to teach Bulk and Skull shit they already knew. God, he's worthless. So worthless. This one was a little bit of a slog, because they had to separate Cat from everyone else to make it make sense with the footage of Momo from O-Ranger. But, still entertaining. Still entertaining. The extra little character bits they were doing, like when Tommy used the cowboy accent, things like that. Those were funny. And these last several episodes, like over a dozen more of the last several episodes, have been so fucking funny. I mean, some of these have just been absolutely great. So I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about any of that. And that was episodes 41 through 45. As discussed in a lot of the episode outros. Really enjoying this season. Very entertaining. I'm loving seeing how they're adapting some of the monsters. Ones like the whodunit. They really just didn't even bother making the Sentai footage match the Ranger storyline. They just slapped them together. They seem to do that with Catherine more than anyone else, come to think of it. But a lot of fun. So we have one more batch of episodes to go after this. We will see you back here for that. As always, if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. If you want to see the videos a month earlier, you can find them on the Patreon for as low as $1 a month, which not only gets you the videos a month early, gets you access to the Discord, gets you access to the exclusives like the full reaction to the Ivan Ooze movie, and the tier benefits only go up from there. But as discussed, 5 episodes is too goddamn many. These uploads are very long, so we are going to cut it there.